In the city of Mnemos, your history is not something you keep, it is something you sell. Here, memories are distilled into liquid light and kept in glass vials, traded for bread, warmth, or a few more hours of life. Another day, another dozen shards of broken nostalgia. I've forgotten the smell of rain and the sound of my mother's voice, all just to keep my stomach from screaming. Kaelen was a scavenger, a ghost among ghosts hunting for leakage, the droplets of memory that spilled from the wealthy citizens in the spires above. While scouring the depths of a fallen archive, Kaelen found something that shouldn't exist, a vial sealed with ancient lead and etched with symbols of a language long dead. This isn't the pale blue of a childhood memory or the red of a passion, it's gold, pure, blinding gold. What could be so valuable that it was buried in the dark? As his fingers brushed the glass, a shock of electricity surged through him, and for a split second he saw a city that wasn't made of obsidian, but of living green trees and open blue skies. The theft of a memory is a crime. The discovery of a forbidden one is an invitation to be erased. They felt it. They felt the seal break. I can't let them take this. I need to know what's inside. He dove into the labyrinth of the lower vents, the sound of heavy boots echoing against the metal walls, the gold vial pulsing in rhythm with his own panicked heart. Driven by a curiosity that outweighed his fear, Kaelen broke the lead seal. The gold liquid didn't pour. It ascended. Finally, the air tastes of dust and ozone. Who has awakened me from the long silence? You're a memory, but you're talking to me. Memories aren't supposed to have voices. I am not a memory of a person, Kaelen. I am the memory of the world that was. Before the Great Forgetting, before Mnemos became a prison of glass. The world that was? The teachers say we've always lived on these platforms, that there was never anything else. They lied to you. They distilled the world's identity and bottled it so they could control who we are by controlling what we remember. At the top of the highest spire sat Madame Vesper, the curator of Mnemos. She didn't just trade memories, she curated the very reality of the population. The golden vial has been opened. I can feel the ripple in the ether. A scavenger has found the truth, and the truth is a contagion that must be quarantined. She touched her gold filigree mask, her one visible eye narrowing with a predatory hunger. The echo guided Kaelen through the city, teaching him how to hide his presence by mimicking the emotional emptiness of those around him. Look at them, Kaelen. They are shells. Vesper has taken their joy and replaced it with a simulated contentment. They have forgotten how to rebel because they've forgotten what freedom feels like. It's disgusting. We're just batteries for her collection. To stop the cycle, they had to reach the Great Reservoir, the place where all the collected memories of the city were stored in a single, massive, crystalline sphere. If we can merge my essence with the reservoir, I can release every stolen memory back to its rightful owner. The city will wake up from this nightmare. And what happens to you? If you merge, do you vanish? I have been a ghost for centuries, Kaelen. To be remembered by you, to be seen as a friend, is more than I ever hoped for. I don't want to lose the only person who actually knows me. Not even the people in the city know they are themselves. But there was no time for grief. The vibrations of the spire's security systems were closing in. Welcome home, Kaelen. You've played your part perfectly. You brought the final piece of the puzzle right to my doorstep. You didn't want the vial for your collection. You wanted it because it's the key to the reservoir, isn't it? Indeed. With the essence of the world that was, I can rewrite the past for everyone. I won't just be a curator, I will be the author of existence. Vesper fought with the stolen strength of 1,000 warriors, her attacks precise and devastating. You are nothing but a scavenger, a glitch in my perfect city. Give me the essence. I'm not a scavenger anymore. I'm the one who remembers. Your spirit is commendable, child. But in a world of glass, the hammer always wins. Kaelen, don't fight her. Fight the glass. Break the cycle. In that moment, Kaelen realized the echo wasn't telling him to save himself, but to destroy the very thing they had come to reach. With a scream of effort, Kaelen drove the rod into the sphere's heart. The glass didn't just break, it exploded. No, my collection, my beautiful, perfect order. Order is just another word for a cage. Let it all go. The reservoir burst like a fallen star. A deluge of liquid memory swept across the city, returning home to every heart that had been emptied. They're remembering, I can see it in their eyes. They're waking up. Across the districts, mothers remembered their children, artists remembered their colors, and a city of ghosts became a city of people again. The world is heavy again, isn't it, Kaelen? To remember is to hurt, but to hurt is to be alive. I think I can handle the weight. as long as I don't forget this moment. The echo dissolved into the morning breeze, no longer a prisoner of glass, but a part of the wind and the waking world. Mnemos did not become a paradise overnight. The trauma of the Great Forgetting left deep scars, and many struggled with the sudden return of their grief. It's messy, it's loud, it's painful, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. The curator had become a relic. Without her vials, she was just a woman with too many secrets and no one to tell them to. I wanted to create a masterpiece of order, but I forgot that the most precious things are those we cannot contain. The city of Mnemos was no longer a cage, but was still an island in the sky, and for Kaelen, the horizon began to call. The echo told me about forests that touch the clouds and rivers that sing. I think it's time I saw them for myself. He spent weeks building a way down, using the tools of a scavenger to create the wings of an explorer. No more vials. No more trading pieces of my soul for a place to sleep. From now on, I'll make memories that are mine to keep. As he descended toward the earth, Kaelen realized that the greatest gift wasn't the memories returned to the city, but the courage to seek new ones. Goodbye, Mnemos. I'm going to go find out what the rain actually smells like. For in a world once built on glass and silence, Kaelen had finally found a voice that would never be bottled again.